Before I tell you what Jaafar Jackson finally said after his Uncle Michael's biopic won Favorite Movie at the 2026 World Choice Awards, a moment that left even his grandmother in tears, hit that subscribe button right now, because what he revealed will absolutely give you chills. Did you watch what happened last night? The Michael Jackson biopic just did the unthinkable. It surpassed Oppenheimer and Bohemian Rhapsody to become the highest-grossing biopic of all time. And then came the award, but it's what Jaafar said after the win that has everyone talking. Here's the thing. Michael Jackson's story has always been complicated, loved by millions, scrutinized by just as many. When the biopic Michael was announced, the world didn't know what to expect. Could Jaafar, Michael's actual nephew, really pull it off? He spent 2 years training. He held his uncle's real Grammy Award on set, and he carried the weight of the Jackson family name on his shoulders. But when the World Choice Awards named Michael Favorite Movie, a fan-voted award where the public chose it over The Devil Wears Prada 2, Enola Holmes 3, and Backrooms, the pressure was on. Would Jaafar finally break his silence? And then he did. Taking the stage at the 2026 BET Awards with his on-screen mother, Nia Long, Jaafar looked out at the crowd at the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles. The biopic had just surpassed $977 million globally. The room was electric. And then Jaafar spoke words that brought the house down. "We're so grateful for the love you all showed to our movie. You guys had the theaters packed. We're truly so humbled. Your support means the world to the Jackson family." But that wasn't the part that broke everyone. It was what Nia Long said next. "Jaafar, it was an honor watching you transform into your uncle right before our eyes." The crowd erupted, and Jaafar, who had stayed silent through all the speculation, finally let his guard down. Now here's what makes this even more incredible. After the BET Awards, Jaafar took to Instagram with a carousel of rare behind-the-scenes photos. And his caption? It changed everything. "Highest grossing biopic of all time. Wow. Thank you all so much," he wrote. "This record, this accomplishment, it was a dream goal of mine for this film, and you all made it real." Then came the words that made fans lose their minds. "I promise you, Michael is up there absolutely grinning about this. This one's for him." The World Choice Awards had praised his performance as one that left the whole world speechless. But for Jaafar, this wasn't about critics or box office numbers. It was about honoring his uncle, and he knew deep in his soul that Michael was watching. Don't click away, because what Jaafar revealed next is the part that even his family didn't see coming, and it involves a promise he made to his grandmother, Catherine. Here's the final twist. The Favorite Movie Award wasn't just about the film, it was about legacy. The World Choice Awards said it best. Fans did not just vote for a movie, they voted for a legacy. And Jaafar knows that better than anyone. He told audiences that their support means the world to the Jackson family. But here's what he didn't say on stage, because he saved it for his grandmother. Sources say that after the win, Jaafar called Catherine Jackson and whispered, "I did it for him. I did it for all of us." And she reportedly replied, "He's proud of you. I am too." The biopic that critics gave 38% on Rotten Tomatoes had just beaten odds that nobody expected. And Jaafar Jackson, the nephew who never dreamed of acting, had just proven that family legacy isn't about inheritance, it's about showing up. So what happened after Michael Jackson won Favorite Movie? Jaafar Jackson finally broke his silence, and he reminded the world that this wasn't just a win for Hollywood. It was a win for family, for everyone who grew up moonwalking in their living rooms, for everyone who believed that Michael Jackson's story deserved to be told, and for a nephew who loved his uncle enough to spend 2 years becoming him, not to replace him, but to honor him. The King of Pop reigns once again. If this story gave you chills, hit that subscribe button right now. I'm tracking every single moment of Jaafar Jackson's incredible journey, and next week, I'll reveal the one scene from the biopic that made his grandmother Catherine break down in tears. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an update. And remember, some legacies aren't inherited, they're earned.